less time being spent on the actual plan itself. And that's nothing more than perfection seeking, which we know that it is. So the basic model that I believe that I found that works is you get it just about right and you start to execute, you learn. In essence, you iterate yourself. So you're going here and you actually iterate yourself to something that is actually workable as opposed to what you started out with believing that you could do it. A lot of people say, well, there's something wrong with that. And I say, no, it's not. What's happened is you realized that the original goal wasn't achieved, so you had to modify it based on the reality of how you execute in the market. It's not executing the plan, it's planning the execution. Now, I've never thought about it that way, but that's pretty good. I'm going to write that down and use it. That's an original. I got that this morning. You plan the execution. You don't execute. That's good.
Good, see?
There you go.
We've had 2 benefits this morning. We picked up an extra customer.
That's it, exactly.
And tell me again about the secretary and the people who all have to translate the plan.
Okay, so, I mean, one of the reasons that plans don't get executed is people don't translate them down to ground zero. What I mean by that is you start out with the strategy, and good leaders are great translators. Right? Log on that. What they do is they translate strategy into so much detail for people in the organization that those people get a picture of what it looks like when it's humming. And guess what? They do it, and suddenly the execution starts to work. Leaders, generally speaking, don't want to spend the time to do that. Why? A, they don't think it's their job, which is crap. Of course it's their job. And B, it's hard work. So they will typically try and delegate that stuff, which is absolutely wrong. Good leaders are great translators. Take the strategy and translate it for every job in the organization and make it clear what they have to do differently now. And if you can get their buy-in to that, guess what happens? The plan starts to get executed, change is made, cultures are changed, and greater results are produced, and you actually will live the dream.
And do you think because people then feel more that they belong, it makes a huge difference?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you don't have people believing in the journey, they're not going to go on the journey, right? And so there's a huge piece of communications in this, and selling. You got to sell this stuff. But generally, because it's simple and it's logical, I have never run into a situation where somebody has not said, I love this. This is exactly what we need. And that makes sense because they created it. They created it, they're going to like it, right? So, it's all sure.